Hello and welcome to FinLeads, where I show you how to get more clients for your fintech business online. Now that you know how to get traffic to your fintech website and how to warm up your audience through email marketing, let's look at some bottom of the funnel strategies. If you've implemented the last 6 strategies, or at least part of them, you've already built an email marketing base. Now it's time to convert that warmed up audience. Oh, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, make sure to check out my previous 2 videos. The links are in the description below. Let's dive in. Number 1 is to create an email automation with lots of free value. Email automation is a great tool to save you lots of time, but it's actually also a great to build trust with your audience, because you just have to take the time to create something really valuable once, and then all of your clients can profit from it. Now, by valuable, I mean information that the reader can immediately use and might even pay for. My favorite example for this are, shameless plug, educational email courses. Now, I mentioned educational email courses as an email marketing strategy in my last video. This is what my agency offers for fintech businesses, so I'll show you my own example course. Instead of including a simple sign-up form on your website, you send people to a separate landing page where they can sign up for the course. Now, here's where the magic happens. You can send out the course completely automated. And since a course is something people normally pay for, and you're actually teaching something really valuable in there, you build trust instantly. Number 2 is to increase your email open rates with good subject lines. In order to build trust through emails, you need one thing above all: people reading it. And how can you achieve that? With good subject lines. Well, you also need a list of people to send it to, obviously, but that has already been covered in my last 2 videos, so I'm assuming you already got that. But subject lines are pretty much the only reason people decide to open and read an email, so you want to make it great. The example that we're looking at for this one is Compounding Quality. Compounding Quality is a daily investing newsletter, and they're doing a really good job with their subject lines. Let's look at this example in particular. So here are a few things that are great about this. It sparks curiosity. To what position is he adding and how much? Now I have to open it to get the answer. It's short and simple, there's no jargon in it, it's easy to understand, and the whole subject line will also be visible on mobile. And the preview text, that's the great text that you'll see in there as well, adds an extra layer, an extra bit of curiosity. Only for subscribers, and it must be really extra valuable. Number 3 is to include CTAs where it makes sense. Unfortunately, most businesses in finance, and yes, I'm particularly talking to you financial advisors and wealth managers, still use their newsletters to sell. This means the only things they'll write about are company news, new offers, or a reminder to book a call. That's not how to build trust with your audience. On the contrary, you probably put them off. However, you still want to include CTAs, so these are call to actions to offer additional help, but only include them after sharing lots of valuable tips and strategies, or where a CTA makes sense and matches the topic. In short, make it look natural. The example that we're taking a look at here is from Unrivaled Wealth Management. Matthew Garazich from Unrivaled Wealth Management sends a regular newsletter where he educates his target audience on investing topics. After delivering lots of free advice, he then adds a CTA in the end. So here are a few reasons why this is great. He teaches you how to do it yourself first, but if you want some assistance and save money and time, he's here to help. His services are presented as the next logical step, and it's not forced upon you without context. And it also makes it sound non-threatening and addresses a fear that many people have, which is that awkward sales pitch that no one wants to get. Now, before we move on to strategy number 4, if you want to get all the links to these examples and look at them in detail, make sure to subscribe to my newsletter as well. That's the first link in the description. The next strategy that will help you build trust with your audience and convert them into clients is sending them tailored content. To achieve that, you can segment your audience according to their interests. For instance, you might be offering advice on investing, but also on budgeting and tax savings. So you could create different lead magnets for each topic and then send them tailored emails depending on the topic they signed up for. The example that we'll look at for this one is from Coastal Wealth Management. They offer a bunch of different calculators. Now, to be honest, I'm not sure if they're actually segmenting their audience and send them tailored content, but this would be a great way to do it. So here's how you can implement this strategy for yourself. You can offer different lead magnets for different services. Now, obviously, this only makes sense if you actually have different offers. You can also offer different lead magnets for different pain points or fears. For instance, if you offer ETF investing, Pain points could be things like how to maximize gains, how to avoid capital loss, or investing just feels too complicated, how am I even going to get started? And the third tip to pull that off is to use an email marketing software like ConvertKit to segment your audience. Tag them depending on what they sign up for and send emails that match the interest. The next strategy on my list is to implement a referral program to encourage customers to spread the word. So this strategy is less about warming up your audience, but letting your customers help you get even more customers. What's great about referrals is that these leads are already warmed up due to the mutual connection. Converting them into clients is much easier. To encourage your customers or clients to spread the word, put a referral program with incentives in place. The example that we'll look at here is Coinbase. Coinbase is a cryptocurrency broker which has grown rapidly over the last couple of years. One reason for the explosive growth is a referral or affiliate program. If you refer a new user to Coinbase, you get 50% of the trading fees for 3 months. This is relatively easy to implement with tools like Referral Factory. And giving away a portion of the return is well worth it if you consider that these new clients could then refer even more people. The last strategy that I have on my list is to clean your list every couple of months. Your email list is what I mean. Now, this strategy might sound a bit counterintuitive, but it's actually a great addition to tip number 2 or strategy number 2. Cleaning your list, meaning to delete subscribers who have been inactive, can help you keep high open rates. That will signal to email providers like Google that your emails are valuable and should therefore land in the primary inbox and not in spam or the promotions tab. Unfortunately, I don't have any concrete examples here as fintech companies usually don't share this publicly. But here's a great strategy that you can use and implement. Before you delete people who haven't read your emails for a while, try a re-engagement campaign. So here's how to do it. Pinpoint your inactivity triggers. Based on your customer journey, define the specific actions or lack thereof that signal the need for re-engagement. For instance, not opening any emails for 3 months. Then map out your campaign. That means to design a series of emails that increase in urgency or offer escalating incentives if that aligns with your brand. And the last tip is to measure and refine. So you need to track open rates, click-through rates, and most importantly, conversions generated from that re-engagement campaign. All right, so these are all the 6 strategies that successful fintech companies use to convert more leads into clients. As mentioned before, we'll dive deep into each of the strategy in the next couple of weeks. So make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of these. Talk soon. Bye.